By the time we started implementing the UN Women-funded project on gender and climate change here in Ghana, we had just moved from one phase of democratic governance in the country to another. We had just ended our implementation of the poverty reduction strategy, and the new government, which was formed in 2008, was in the process of formulating a policy which is referred to as the Ghana Shared Growth and Development Agenda. And so there was the need for organizations that have capacity and knowledge on gender issues to be consulted and to be the focal point for consulting other women's organizations across the country on relevant policy issues relating to the economy. Climate change is an important issue that has relevance for the economy, social development, politics, and also the environment. And we had already started working as GASES. And so when the opportunity came for us to bring our knowledge on gender issues as it relates to climate change to the development of these policy processes, we were able to do so because we had women all over the country who are members of GASES and whose capacities were being built on GASES. When the UN Women funding came, it was a great opportunity for us to do more in terms of reaching a wider range of constituencies, in terms of making sure that those who were particularly located in the local communities who are adversely being affected by climate change are able to enhance their voices, that we were able to do concrete things to strengthen their resilience on climate change. To date, we have been able to set up 2 projects at the local level to strengthen livelihoods of women in the local communities. One of these projects is an improved firewood stove project that enables women to brew local gin, which we call pito. And so by doing that, they have been able to build their confidence, increase their incomes, and also minimize the health hazards involved in the use of firewood. We of Abantu and GASES consider ourselves extremely privileged to have been the first organization and network to benefit from the UN Women on issues of gender and climate change. And that benefit has enabled us to chart courses which we never thought we could. We are considered relevant at the local level, at the national level, at the African regional level, as well as at the international level, where organizations such as the Women Development and Environment Organization, as well as the Global Gender Climate Alliance, continue to work with us to influence policy discussions at the international level. In making policies on climate change, there is no debate about the relevance of gender issues in the context of Ghana, and this is as a result of the work that we have done under the Fund for Gender Equality, which was provided by UN Women. And we feel very proud that we have been able to do this. So you take the National Climate Change Policy and you will see that gender issues have been well defined and articulated in there. In Ghana, before the enhanced voices of women on climate change, you could only hear women's voices mainly on issues of political participation and violence against women. Even though we talk about gender issues relating to all sectors of the economy, in terms of actually strengthening women's voices, we have brought the climate change issue as a major discussion issue, as a major policy issue that requires consistent integration of gender issues. And we think this is a phenomenal contribution, and we are extremely grateful to the UN Women for having given us that.